people tell you they want to destroy you, you should believe them. In the 1930s, as Adolf Hitler tore up treaties, annexed neighboring lands, and rearmed Germany in defiance of international agreements, much of Europe watched in anxious silence. The Rhineland was remilitarized in 1936 with barely a protest. Austria was swallowed in the Anschluss of 1938. Then came Czechoslovakia, ceded at Munich in the name of peace for our time. At each stage, Hitler gauged the resolve of the West and found it wanting. The price of appeasement was not peace, it was war, made more inevitable and more devastating by delay. The Islamic Republic of Iran expanded its influence, armed proxies across the Middle East, and inched towards nuclear capability. Israel has found itself cast in a role no nation seeks, that of the lone voice insisting that the threat must be confronted, not tomorrow, not at the last moment, but now. The language is different, the geography is different, but the structure of danger and denial is disturbingly familiar. To be clear, Iran's crimes and ideology are distinct, but the dynamic is recognizable. The world faces a regime with genocidal rhetoric, expansionist aims, and theocratic fervor, while many in the West plead for diplomacy as missiles fly and red lines fade. Like Winston Churchill in the late 1930s, Israel finds itself accused of warmongering, for warning of war and actually waging one. When Israel strikes Iranian military and nuclear infrastructure, it did not choose escalation. It has refused appeasement. For decades, Iran has worked meticulously to build an arc of armed influence across the Middle East, from Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas in Gaza, to Shiite militias in Iraq and the Houthis in Yemen. Tehran created a shadow empire of violence that projects power well beyond its borders. These are not rogue actors, they are Iranian instruments. The events of October 7th, when Hamas operatives launched the worst massacre of Jews since the Holocaust, were not an isolated horror, but part of a regional strategy. That strategy was to encircle and weaken Israel through constant attrition, while shielding Iran itself behind plausible deniability and the illusion of diplomacy. Overlaying this was Iran's nuclear ambition. Despite years of inspections, negotiations, and brief moments of détente, the program marched on. Western powers spoke of breakout time and confidence-building measures, but Israel read Iran's intentions not through the lens of bureaucratic optimism, but through bitter historical experience.